Hi everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio, and I'm here with the last video for Dephemerember 2024. It's hosted by Louise Heinzel and Barbara from 49 Dragonflies, and we were doing just these last two prompts after Christmas, and the first one is the envelope flip and secret love letter, and then a mixed media tag and urban graffiti. We only had two for this week, and then Dephemerember is over. It was great fun. It was certainly, I had to tap into some creativity and realize that it takes me a little longer than most. But anyways, it did exercise my brain a little bit, and it also made me realize that when I do a project or I do a page in my journal, I just have to learn to accept that it's good and not compare myself to others, because boy, there are a lot of really creative people in this group. But anyways, without further ado, let me move forward. I kind of marked the pages because I've been working. I didn't go straight through. I kind of put pages haphazardly. So the first one we had was, let me pull this out, was the envelope flip and secret love letter. And so I did this page right here, and this, I used a craft envelope right here, and this is for the 30th. So I marked it, I think I stamped December 30th right here, and then I put a 30 right here. So this is my envelope flip. You can journal on these sides if you'd like, and then it leaves this page open for journaling. But I tucked a little letter in here that I wanted to show you. The love letter I created, I actually wrote it to my mom, and this is the test part to make sure it worked. When we were kids, we used to write on paper with lemon juice, and so it disappears. Like if you look, this whole page is covered, but you can't see it. So what I did was, if you apply heat, I think back then, many years ago, we used to put it over a candle. But anyways, I wanted to kind of show you how it worked. So I've got my flat iron. I just turned it on. I hope it's warm enough. It feels warm enough. And basically, if you hold it down, it heats and shows up the lettering. So I'm going to do just this top part. But that way you can read it. But it's pretty much blank until you heat it. And when you're writing, it dries and then you can't see it. So this is like kind of messy because I wasn't even sure I was on the right line. Let's see. I think this iron's not real hot, but you get the idea. See how all the writing's showing up? But anyways, I just wanted to show you how that worked and how I considered that my secret letter, because you can't see it until you heat it up. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck that away. And this is what I did. I actually typed out what I wanted to write on a piece of paper so that I could write it in here. And I'm not going to read it, but anyways, that's the letter to my mom, who passed away, wow, about 35 years ago, 36 years ago. So that was my day 30, December 30th. And December 31st was mixed media tag and urban graffiti. And I really struggled a lot with this one, but I'm real happy with the page. So this is my mixed media tag and urban graffiti. And so what I did basically was, because I made a tag, I knew I had to have a pocket. So everything on this page pretty much is mixed media. This pocket is a page where I used molding paste through a stencil, and the stencil was brick. But then I went to color it, and it ended up that it didn't fit quite right and whatever, so I had to actually cut the bricks apart and hand lay them on here. And then this is just a piece of book binding that I used my Copic markers, and I made book pages for leaves. The Dephemerember I wrote and used my Copics to color them and a white gel pen to highlight them. And then my tag is it's just a card. It's got collage, it's got metal pieces, it's got, this is a chain pull from a light, an old light pull. This is stamped fabric, and then I used glossy accents on, I think you can see on these little windows of this spaceship thing. And I'm trying to think of what else I did on here. Oh, stenciled as well. So this whole, and then I splattered everything because I thought that urban graffiti usually has a lot of splatters or splashes or swishes or something. So that's my page, and that is the wrap up for Dephemerember 2024. It was great fun. I'm going to guess that Louisa and Barbara will do it next year. I hope. They're asking for suggestions, and so that'll be nice. And I will try and partake next year as well. But anyways, this is going to end up being my personal journal, so I'm going to do a real quick flip through. So this is for 2024, but I'm going to add to it and use it as my personal journal. There's a pocket right here. This is a fabric cover. So all the pages aren't used up yet. This is this was a prompt, and this is my puppy Sully. I did it on his birthday. And this was a prompt as well. It was a flip out page and old photographs. And I don't have these in permanent, I said in the other video, because I haven't scanned these yet, and I'm doing a project where I'm scanning them. This is a page on my grandson, Zeter, who is here actually at my house now. He's back from Japan on vacation. He teaches over in Japan, and he heads back in a few days, on the 5th actually. But I wanted to feature him on this page, and I will journal about his visit and that here. I got some empty pages. This is a bookmark and a pad of paper. And this is an envelope and an altered envelope and a tag. And we had to use like old film strips, and those are pictures. I actually scanned some film strip, but it comes out black. And so what I did is I reduced pictures and laid them on the film strip in Photoshop, and then printed them out. And this was a prompt where I had to use, I think it was a wraparound and the cheese. And this had a picture of cheese wedge on it. And this is a altered card and a key and a lock. And here I just tucked some paper in here. And there's a belly band that I will tuck something behind. This is, we just went over, this was the letter to my mom. This is the paper bag that is attached, so you can pull it up and open it and put something in there, and then fold it back down. And this is a pocket with the tickets I made, and then here's a tab. This page is pretty cool. This is the, what was it called? Oh, the steampunk butterfly and a photo frame. So that's here, and I put a tag in there. But this is a pocket right here, and then also I can trade this out and put a photo in here, depending on what I journal on this page. And this is just a corner tuck and a postcard that I can journal on. When we started this, I wasn't sure how it was going to work. This is the first year that I've participated. So most people their journals would be like half this size, a piece of paper folded in half. But I decided to try one that's full size, so I had to actually connect my papers with tape before I sewed them in. And it's a big journal, so there's a lot of room for writing in here. And then here's a pocket. I think it was called Mechanical Garden, and then a double tag, and this tag is huge. It's got a place for another tag right here. Journaling space. And these are all like metal cans that I embossed and used alcohol inks on. This was a mini pocket letter, so it's got stuff in there. This is a pocket, and then this is a frame, like a specimen frame. This is a corner pocket with some fabric and my blackout poetry, but I can journal on the back of that. And then this is a snippet that I made with fabrics and paper elements. And then this is what we just talked about. This is the urban graffiti and the mixed media tag. And then that's the end. So I will use this journal this year to journal in, or maybe save it and do Dephemerember, and I'll have to add 2025. I'm not sure. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. And if you can, go do hashtag Dephemerember on Instagram. You can see what everybody makes. You can also put that in YouTube and find videos that people have created. But if you're interested, join next year. It'll be fun. Have a great day, everybody, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.